Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Carol again, and I have another exciting Bible story for you. It's called The Tiny Baby Moses, another one of my favorite Bible stories. Here, I hope that you can see the little baby Moses, and we're going to have a wonderful story about him. Just skipping stones and chasing frogs along the river Nile. That's how two friends would spend their time chattering all the while. For the Hebrew boy named Moses loved to hear the story his dear friend told of his God's full grace and a story filled with love. Now, Moses came to know his friend in a most unusual way, and that's how the story will begin on a miracle of the day. Before the time of Moses' birth, a cruel Egyptian king made an unbelievable rule. His law changed everything. The king named Pharaoh came to feel he needed more attention. The Hebrew boys were much too strong, too many to even mention. And you can see them doing all this hard work out in the desert. It must have been so hot. So Pharaoh chose to kill them all, each Hebrew baby boy. But for the baby Moses, God's plan had just begun. For 3 months after he was born, his mother hid him well. His brother Aaron, his sister Miriam too, had promised not to tell. So nobody knew that they had a baby in their house. Otherwise, he would have had to have been killed. What a horrible thing. But Mom had a great plan. Then God showed them his daring plan. God said to his mother, "Shield Moses from the Pharaoh's might, a basket for a hiding place to keep him out of sight. So put him in a basket and hide him." They tucked him in a basket warm, and then they said goodbye. God planned to save this little one while watching from on high. Miriam set the basket afloat. She put it in the water, and then she hid nearby. She spied some others coming close. One looked like the Pharaoh's daughter, right here. The princess and her servant girl heard a little cry. The servant girl took one quick look. A baby, a basket. But why? Why was there a baby in a basket in the water? God placed these friends in Moses' life when he needed them the most. Protection came from God above, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. For though he was a Hebrew boy, the servant girl found out, the princess chose to spare his life, God's plan without a doubt. The princess let his mother care for Moses a little while longer. Then in the palace he grew up, safer, wiser, and stronger. Look at how big he's grown from a baby. Saved by the Father's lasting love, God would call this boy someday to lead his people and serve God, to follow him and obey. And here he was, parting the water so the people could escape from Egypt a long time later. God saves us too through his dear Son. From sin, we have been freed. Like Moses, we are also called to serve, obey, and lead. And that's the end of our story for today. I hope you enjoyed the story of Moses.